When we left, we were thinking kind of 6 to 7 days. Routing was having us back, I think, on the 14th in the morning, and now we're looking at a 10, maybe 11-day scenario. Depends on how much of a sleigh ride we get down the North Sea.
So obviously that has posed some challenges to us. One of which was that we kind of prepared. Well, I provisioned for 9 days so that we had a bit of hand. How are we doing on food?
Well, we are into our last bag, day 6 to 9. So this is all the food we have left. It does look like quite a lot, but we're going to rip through this quickly. So what I'm doing now is just sorting through, trying to avoid the temptation for people to kind of eat a bit too much of the main meals, which seem to be popular. We have clocked that Ben the Navigator is quite thrifty when it comes to sorting through and finding his favourites. Yeah, so we're kind of, we've got plenty of tea bags, that's not going to be a stress, plenty of desserts, but the kind of hearty main meals we're going to be a little bit short on, so we're going to probably cut out a sort of a lunch meal each day for the next couple of days, just to make sure we've got food at the end. Clearly the last day we could go without much food anyway.
Do you think that's creating some sort of friction? Is it creating a problem for people?
There are certainly some people that seem to have strong preferences, others who are just grateful for what they can have. No, not really. I mean, this cruise so far has been very harmonious. In light winds, quite often you do eat a bit more at sea. I think when we get the big breeze down the North Sea, and it's actually pretty difficult to cook, the people tend to be a bit lazy and eat a bit less anyway.
And I know that there's been a bit of chat of trading. Which in your bag of stock there, which meal do you think currently has the highest value for a trade?
Oh, well, if you're going on calories, then I think spaghetti bolognese is a bit of a favourite. A solid 1,000 calories, quite easy to eat, goes down well. There's a couscous in here somewhere, which everyone seems to like. Probably the stealth option is the posh baked beans. That actually is kind of, I don't know, it's got some kind of potato fritter thing, all sorts of funky beans. So it's actually not very British at all. It's much more Mediterranean. So that's a hot favourite.
Ben would do anything for Asian noodles.
Yeah, Asian noodles. In fact, I think we've been swapping that with you, Pip, haven't we, for the fish and parsley sauce?
Yeah, I'll trade for a fish and parsley sauce, anything with anyone.
There's a few favourites. I think there should be some biltong in here, although strangely enough I can't find any, so that might be I might be outdated there. I think we've got one thing of oat milk, one of semi-skimmed left, so should be enough for our tea. There was a bit of a panic earlier, we thought we were out of tea, but we've got another bag. Probably more of a stress for Pip and I. We drink a lot more tea than the other watch.
And have we got a problem with water?
Well, as long as the water maker keeps going, we'll be fine. We're obviously fortunate that this boat's set up for kind of ocean crossing, so I think some of the other boats probably don't have water makers, so for them it'd be a bit more of a concern.